Hello user, welcome to my channel. In this second part of string, we will understand the string methods and their temporarily changes functions with the help of this following animation. So let's start. Welcome back to my channel, users. As you have seen in animation, number of the methods or changes we can do in a string object temporarily. So we have to do it practically now. So let's start by the JCreator, that is IDE, Integrated Development Environment. So as you know, as usually we have to click on new file to start our new program or session. So here simple my string2.java or simply .2. Click the location. I am to select the location for browse button. I need to select the folder, appropriate folder, and finish it. So first of all, I will put the comments, a program for string functions. Now public class my string2, click this start, and now main function. So as a comment, main method, that is public static void main string args, and now main function block starts here. So we can create here. I want to create two string object that is named as s1 s2. So in earlier class you have learned we will create the object of the string to store the string on that. So I will do the same, string s1 new string, simply in that hello world, and second string named as s2 equals to new string from Java. Okay, now we are discussing the first method of the function, that is string, that is to get the length, that is length. So I will print it first, system.out.println. Under this I will type here length of s1 string is concatenation operator, and then after that s1 dot length. So now compile it first. There are two errors because the spelling of length is by mistake is incorrect. Now compile it back again. Here is also. So compile it and run it. Now you can see the length is string first is 11. Why? You can see count, there is hello will be 5 and world will be 5, and the extra spaces of that space you can see. So same way we can just check the length of the string 2 also. System.out.println, here length of s2 string is concatenation operator s2 dot length. So we are going to compile it again and waiting for its compilation process that is completed, and now run it. So you can see the s2 string length is 9. So we can just compare from here. From means 4 and Java means 4, that space extra is 9. So now we have to discuss the next function of the string, that is getting characters, concatenation. So concat function actually a specific function which can easily add two different functions, two different object of the string class. So we are going to do that. System.out.println. So concatenation of s1 and s2 string is here, then s1 dot concat, under that s2. So now we are going to just compile it first, wait for the complete process, and then you can see the concatenation of s1 and s2 string is hello word from Java. So it is a collaboration, and to say the combined form of that. The next thing, so getting the character, so getting the character means, suppose that if we are having the string s1 and s2, so under the s1 you can see that hello word is given there. So if I want to just check what is the position, which character at the position of 0th index position of the string 1, so I can do that. System dot out dot println, under that I will type character at 0th index position of s1 is, simply I will do that one thing, I will s1 dot char at 0th position. So according to that it should print the h. So let's check first, compile it and run it. So here is, as you can see, character at the 0th index position of s1 is h. So now we will try to another one string also with the same way. System dot println character at second index position of s2 is, now we are going to just use the string 2, and then char at second position. Okay, so we have to just compile it first. Yes, now run it. Now you can see that character at second position of s2 is o, that is small. So let's check whether there is o or not. So 0th index position, that is f, r, that is 1, o, that is second. So by this method you can just check which element, which character exists in a particular index position. So now the third method of that is creating a substring from already existing string, so that is known as substring. So in this case you can see that the string 1 contains the hello world. So if I am going to create the new string from s1, okay, that is known as, that will known as says that it is substring. So now we are going to just create a new string from s1. So here I am going to just create another string s3 equals to simple s1 dot substring subst string, and here index position 0 to 5. So 0 means h, 1 means e, double l, that is 2 and 3, and o is 4. So till then 5 I want to just make it. So let's see what will the output of s3 system dot out dot println. So under this I will type substring of s1 is now s3, because string 3 stored the substring, that's why I have used here the s3. So now compile it. Now you can see process is completed. Let's see what will the output. So here you can see substring of first, that is s1 is hello. So we can create the substring of any string also. So now let's check the next one functionality, that is to convert in character array. So to convert string to array. There are some circumstances are there where we need the character. Okay, so in that case we have to use this functionality. To do that we have to convert that particular s1 string to character. So I will make a character object that is chars, that is scarce, empty, and then when after that I will just use s1 dot to char array. Okay, so this is a function which provides me the facility to convert a string to character array. So now let's see whether it is successfully or not. Now simply compile it, and compilation is true. Now we are going to just print this character array by that particular length. As we know what is the length of our string, so here is a first string length is 11. So we are using iterative statement to just print every element of this character array. So that is int I equals to 0, I less than equals to 11, and then I plus plus. So here I will print system dot out dot print. Okay, inside that I will just print chars, that is scarce, because it is a variable name of that, and index position I. So now let's check, and say compile it, completed. Now run it. Okay, so here you can see hello world is a new one thing. Suppose that if I'll just type it by ln method, so it will in a separate line because it's not clear whether it is printing or not. So I will type here system dot out dot println, simply to separating output, that is underline. Now compile it well, then process completed, and now run it. Now we can see that by the array method I can easily print the character wise character like HELLO space word WORLD. Did you got that? So we can convert easily a string to a chars array. Now we will talk about that particular searching a string. For searching a string, we will use index of method or last index of method. So first of all we will try it in a string 1, system dot out dot println. So in this we can find out the index of any word existing in a particular string. So in first string I am going to find out the index of word here. So index position of word in s1 is, so simply I will write here, that is s1 dot index of. Okay, and now what will the index of? So index of within double quote will be word, WORLD. So now let's check it by compile it first, and then after that wait for its compilation process and run it. Now you can see that the index position of word s1 is 6. So now let's compare how it comes 6. So here you can see the first string contain hello. Hello means 5 characters already contained by that. Okay, that is start from 0, that means 4, fifth one is that is particular space, and sixth one is word. Can you see the word starts from sixth index position? Yes. So we can do this in a second string also by same way. Just copy it and then paste it. So in this particular part I will do the changes as to index position of simple here Java. Okay, so I will write here simple s2 here and then Java. Now compile it. Now let's check what will the position of Java in string 2. So according to that, the position of Java is 5. So let's check from that mean 4 means a third, okay, because it starts from 0. F for 0, R for 1, O for 2, M for 3, and index position of space is what? That is 5. Oh, sorry, 4. So Java starts from what? 6 positions. Okay, so now we are going to the next function, particular function replacing a text. Replacing a character. Okay, so sometime we need to just replace the content from the particular string. So in second string I will change I mean to say I will convert Java to that is Java. Okay, so now we are going to do the same changes here in a string. So system.out.println, under this I will type simple k in the place of j in s2 string. Okay, so concatenation operator s2 dot replace, in that I have to use j and I want to place here k. So we have to just compile it. So now you can see the compilation process will complete and run it. So last letter will be k in the place of j in s2 string from Java. Okay, from Java is my main string of s2, and here is from Java is the modified. So how to use it? It is simple to use that is s2 dot replace, that is the function name, round bracket open, within single quote which you want to replace, and comma, and single quote the new character by which you want to replace that already existed character. Okay, now another one particular function, that is to change the case. Case means capital to small and small to capital. So we will print system.out.println, under this function, that is uppercase, that is mean capital case of s1 string is here s1 dot to uppercase. So now let's see, compile it, wait for its compilation process, and now run it. You can see that hello world. As you remember, I have assigned the string that is s1 as capital and small both. You can see here hello world, but the result is all are in capital. Okay, and now same thing we will do in second one to change the smaller case. So to lower case of string 2 is s2 dot to lowercase. Okay, now we have to see, compile it first and run it. Now you can see from Java is in a lowercase, but I have assigned from as capital letter and j as capital letter for string 2. So now we are talking about the two different methods which are commonly used by programmers. The simple is, that is toString and value of. Okay, so toString and value of are the functions which are really good and very helpful for programmer to develop the application and software. Okay, so first of all we have to learn a value of object, value of function. Okay, so value of, here is integer I equals to, here I will put h equals to 90. Okay, and I want to just store it string s4 equals to I. So let's see, is it possible? No, because here I is integer and s for what? String. So if I want to store the integer value to particular string value, I have to use string, that is toString value. Okay, so I'll compile it. It will print me the error message. Why? Because it is incompatible type. So with the help of value of function I can use, I will store the integer to a string. So I will use here like this. So string dot value of within round bracket h, where is h is integer type. Now compile it. You can see here will be nothing. Everything is okay. Compiled process done. So if I am going to print system dot out dot println, that is s4, it will print the value of integer as 90 as treated as a string. So now you can see that here is 90, but it is in this time as a string. Okay, now we are talking about, that is toString function. toString function, toString doing the same work. For example, int u as contain 90, or suppose that 1000, okay, or 10,000 or 1000. And now we are going to make to store it, that is string s5 equals to again u. So it will also generate the error as like earlier method, earlier way. So it is incompatible type. So you can use simple toString method, u dot toString. So this method also converts the data type to string method. So now you can see, I have to use toString method. Useful when we are using the object data type to string data type. Okay, object data type, for example, here you can see that integer, here we are not using int, it is not primary data type, it is a wrapper class of capital, that is ii. Here value is 23. So somewhere there is essentially use the wrapper class of the data type of integer, so that's why they accept the object data type only. So that's why we have to use here wrapper class. And if you are going to change that particular object to string, that time we have to use toString method. So compile it, and now you can see, that wait for compilation, process completed. And now we are going to print it, system dot out dot println, and here the value of s5 is, that is s5. So now we have to see what will the output. Compile it and run it. Now you can see this 23, the value of S5 is 23. This 23 as stated as now string. Thank you and have a nice day.